Hello everyone, good morning. I hope I'm audible. If I'm not audible, if there is any problem, write in the chat box. Chat box is in front of me. I will answer, I will correct the things. Now because I'm using this microphone, so I'm not able to hear you. If there is any problem, you can write in the chat box. Okay. So we were in aphorism number 224. Today we will start aphorism number 224. We are dealing with the mental diseases. Okay. Those who have not attended last few classes, I hope you have gone through the recorded lectures. We are dealing with the mental diseases, which is expanded from 210 to 230. Aphorism number 210 to 230. Now today we will start our discussion from 224. Okay, 224 is important as it is dealing with the mental diseases of doubtful origins. Mental diseases of doubtful origin. What does this mean? Before that, we have categorized mental diseases in acute mental disease, or mental diseases, chronic mental diseases, which is coming from which is coming from corporeal diseases. Okay, so now this is mental diseases of doubtful origin. What does this mean? It means there is another mental diseases, another category of mental diseases which is of reverse manner, which is coming from mental disease to corporeal disease. Okay, first was somatopsychic. There is another disease which is psychosomatic. There is a mental condition which is affecting the physical health. Okay, there is a mental condition which may or may not be affecting physical condition, but in the long run that will affect the physical health. So there is a mental condition which is going to affect the physical health. There was a mental condition which was coming from physical diseases, okay, like tuberculosis, suppressed mania, like lochia, suppressed postpartum depression, depressive psychosis. All these were there, but there are mental conditions which is originating on the mental sphere itself. Okay, which is actually originating on the mental sphere itself, and in the long run that will affect what? That will affect the physical health of the patient. Okay, in between, the another classification Hahnemann have done is of doubtful origin, which is nothing but either this or that. Okay, which is जैसे नारियल में बोलो नारियल भी है पानी भी है. Okay, and there is a samucha नारियल. So there are three kind. A whole coconut, a solid coconut, and coconut water. But in reality there is only two. There is only two. Either it is solid coconut or coconut water. But you have packed it and telling that this is a third kind, that is coconut. I hope you have understood the mental. A whole coconut is there and you are doubting that whether there is solid coconut or whether there is coconut water. Clear? So this is mental diseases of doubtful origin. If the mental diseases be not quite developed and if it still be somewhat of doubtful whether it really arose from corporeal affection or did not rather result from fault of education, bad practices, corrupt morals, these are on the mental sphere. This disease is originating at the mental sphere, okay, due to neglected training. Okay, number 81, I think, the modification of Sora, we have studied that modifying influences what? Aphorism number 81, footnote 2. Footnote 2, aphorism number 81. Some of these causes, the exercises are modifying influences. That exercises are modifying influences on the transformation of Sora into chronic diseases. Manifestly depends sometimes on the climate and peculiar physical character of the place of abode, sometimes on the very great varieties in the physical and mental training of the youth. Okay, next line is important. Both of which may have been neglected, delayed, or carried to excess. Clear? Mental and physical training of the youth which may have been neglected, delayed, or carried to an excess. Okay, so this training is going to give rise a kind of disease which itself is from Sora. Okay, this is modifying influences on Sora. Sora will act like that. Okay, you must have heard about Kangri cancer occurring in the peoples of hilly region who are using the earthen pot with a burning coal to keep themselves warm. Okay, so Kangri cancer is not everywhere, but it is also a type of a modified diseases, a modified Sora, modified due to circumstances. It has been modified due to circumstances. So accessory circumstances is playing a role in modifying the disease and in maintaining the disease. Two things accessory circumstances is doing. Doing what? It is either modifying the disease. Kangri cancer हर किसी को नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, it is a circumstantial disease, but potential is there in everywhere who is affected with Sora and syphilis. Okay, potential of producing that cancer is in everyone who has been infested with Sora and syphilis, but not everyone is developing this Kangri cancer. Why? Because not everyone is practicing that practice which is the people in hilly region are practicing to keep themselves warm. Earthen pot and boiling coal is there inside their clothes to keep themselves warm. This is the accessory circumstances which is modifying the disease. Okay, so here also the mental and physical training is also modifying. One of the example we are seeing here in aphorism number 224. Okay, bad practices, corrupt morals, neglect of the mind, superstitions or ignorance. Okay, so these are the things which is giving rise to a mental diseases, especially on the mental sphere, not coming from mental origin. Okay, not coming from corporeal origin. Clear?